Shana Rogers from Good Chats, and I'm here with Mikayla O'Neill, and she is chasing a world record. Tell us about it.
Hello, so I am chasing a world record with my job. I work at Musculoskeletal Health Australia, and we are trying to break the world record for the most people in a chair-based exercise class.
Full playing field for this.
So the current world record is 1,230 people.
And you think you'll top that?
I'm hoping we can top that.
Have you had many people register so far?
We've had about 300 people so far, which is cool.
Yeah. And it's based in Melbourne, but you're from Warrnambool. How did you even come up with this idea?
So I myself have rheumatoid arthritis. I have since I was about 12. So I've been lucky to do a lived experience job where I work for Musculoskeletal Health Australia, and I do a lot of peer support work there. And yeah, we just thought a health initiative would be great to get more awareness out there, and especially for people with a musculoskeletal condition, that exercise still is possible.
And so having it chair-based, does this make it more accessible for those with their musculoskeletal issues?
Yeah, definitely. So that's the thing. For the whole 30 minutes, we're sitting in the chair and we're doing lower body and upper body as well, which is really cool.
Is this something you actually do in your real life?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there you go.
So we did it last year, which was the first time, and Tiffany Hall was our instructor, and I didn't realise how much it actually gives you a burn and how tired you get after it. So yeah, it's been really cool. And it's a good way, especially now I can't dance and keep up with my exercise. So I still get to do a little bit of movement, and especially in my own home as well. And
so for those that are fully able-bodied, are we expecting to also feel some kind of burn as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So my partner came along last year and did the class with us, and yeah, he was so shocked as well.
That's awesome. That's
absolutely.
So and you're quite young yourself, so to have something that affects you physically and to be able to still exercise and enjoy movement, how important is that for you in your life?
So important. And I think having a musculoskeletal condition, you're in chronic pain 24/7. So movement is the best for that, but you don't want to do movement where it can make the pain worse. So sitting, you're still comfortable, but you're still being able to move at the same time.
Yeah, right. And how old are you?
I'm 24, so yeah, about 12 years I've had it.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest, and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
I specialise in finding you either your first home, your next home, or your next investment property. All I've ever wanted to do was help people to be able to help them achieve their goals. I'm Teresa, and I'm from Warrnambool Finance Co.
How old were you when you were diagnosed, and what did that diagnosis process look like?
So I was 12 when I was diagnosed, but it took 2 years to get the diagnosis. So symptoms started when I was 10. I was a dancer at the time, so everyone just thought, oh, you might have hurt yourself with dancing or got growing pains, which is common, especially 10 and 11, but the pain just kept getting worse and worse. And yeah, finally one doctor did a test and yeah, it came back positive for arthritis.
The misconception between arthritis is that it's for old people, and that is something that you also experienced. But when you were explaining to your peers that you had arthritis, what was that like? How did you even start that conversation?
Yeah, so it was quite hard. I actually kept it a secret for the first probably 5 years. So it was about year 10 when I actually told people like, oh, I have arthritis. Because again, I was diagnosed in year 7. And I just started a new school, so it was like a big deal. And when I did mention it to a couple of people, it was a bit, I don't know, I guess judgy, and the whole like, oh, like you're lying. That so isn't true. So I just, kept it to myself, and then it really got to the point where I was like, no, I have to tell people. But no, just explaining it though, like it really happens in the immune system. So explaining that detail of it, and I'm happy to like show people like my hands. So I'm always like, this happens because of this. So I guess in a way since year 10 I've been doing a little bit of education through awareness, through my posts and just how I tell people.
That's so awesome. And do you think that there are a bunch of people out there that hide their invisible disabilities because of having those conversations might be difficult, or because of that peer pressure?
Yeah, definitely. And it's so hard having an invisible illness. Again, it's invisible, so no one's really going to see what you're going through. But yeah, if you can explain it to people in a way that they can get it, it makes it easier. But yeah, there would be a lot of people out there that are hiding it, which makes me quite sad, because you shouldn't have to. Like, you shouldn't have to feel judged or upset because of it. Like, we still live a normal life at the end of the day. So yeah, I hope that, I don't know, people might be able to watch this and not hide it as much.
Yeah. And as far as your advocacy work, what does that look like? You know, you work remotely, but still managing to advocate for young people across the country, across Victoria as well?
Yeah, so I do a lot basically across the country. So I have started a chronic pain support group. So that's for people over 18, which has been a really good community to be involved in, and hearing everyone's stories and just, I don't know, giving each other support. It's really valuable. Like, I love it. And I also run an Instagram page as well. I called it Dealing with RA, just so people really see the highs and the lows of dealing with rheumatoid arthritis. So it's been a good way to get education out there, but also resources. I make a lot of resources which are helpful for young people as well.
That's so awesome. And are you finding that these resources, and that people are coming to you for advice, or for that connection over something that is one out of, what was it, 1,200?
Yeah, so 1 out of 1,200 kids will get diagnosed. And I think that's something I'm still getting used to, as people coming to me for resources. But basically I do it for the fact that I don't want anyone else to have to struggle or have to deal with what I went through. I had to navigate quite a lot, and a lot of the info at the time was American based. There wasn't much Australian info. So I've been lucky enough to work with Musculoskeletal Health Australia in making resources, and we have a support group for teenagers as well, ran through the company.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy that you're just in this little pocket of Warrnambool and affecting potentially people all over the country. Yeah. That's so awesome.
It is. It feels pretty cool. Again, we're like a small little country town in this country, so it's really awesome. And to go to Melbourne and be able to, you know, talk to politicians and pharmacists and all these people that do, I guess, have that high position in the healthcare system, and I guess tell them what we're going through and changes really that can be made to make our lives easier.
And so, being in a lived-in, experienced role, how do you separate your job to living your life, your experience, I guess? You know, how do you take the hat off?
It's very hard. Yeah. So again, I work Monday to Friday in this role, and obviously 24/7 I do experience chronic pain. So I'm still learning the balance of, you know, turning off after work, but a good self-care routine and having a good support system behind me makes it so much easier.
And so something we were talking about earlier is that you're travelling to and from Melbourne for appointments because you can't get access the care that you need here in Warrnambool. What kind of toll does that take on you?
A lot, a lot. So the travel bit is so hard, and living with chronic pain, like, it takes about, 3.5 hours to get to Melbourne, but it could almost take me 5 with the stops and having to stretch, and it makes it a bit difficult. But at the end of the day, I'm going to an appointment, so I'm like, cool, I might be able to get some more answers or get some clarification on things. But then to do the journey home after the appointment's hard, because obviously in the appointment they're touching things and you've got to move about, and then just to sit in the car for the journey home, it can be quite hard.
Well, I'm so glad that you're being so loud. And as far as this exercise, if we're in Warrnambool, how can we participate?
Yeah, so even though it is in Melbourne, we have it on Zoom as well. So it's on Friday, the 19th of December. So yeah, if you log on Zoom, you'll be online with us all. We'll have a big screen on the day, so you're still there, I guess, in person, just on the screen. And Luke Hines is our instructor for this year.
And what's Luke Hines? Is he expecting to give us all the burn that we apparently need?
Yes, definitely. And he's also made some exercise videos that we can train with before the big day as well.
Wow, that's awesome.
Pretty cool.
And have you been training?
I have, yes. And there's different levels of workouts that he's done as well. So beginner, intermediate and advanced.
Mikayla, thank you so much. And I really, really hope that so many people attend because that burn might be worth it, I guess.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.